Good evening. Good evening and welcome to the Colin Lynch Activity Center. I am Dartmouth High School Principal Ross Tebow, and it's my honor and privilege to be here this evening to celebrate many of the outstanding members of the Dartmouth High School class of 2021, and to recognize them as individuals who are being honored with a scholarship, award, or in some cases both. At this time, I'd ask everyone please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. The class of 2021 has been an absolutely amazing class, a pleasure to work with, and has defined themselves by their remarkable resilience and perseverance through what has been one of the most challenging times in our nation's history over the past 100 years. The pandemic has taken a great deal from us, but tonight we once again demonstrate can do over can't do by coming together as one community to celebrate, congratulate, and wish our outstanding young people well. Tonight's ceremony will follow a similar format as the scholarship and awards evenings have in the past, with some modifications, including limiting the number of different presenters that will speak tonight to help keep the evening moving. In addition, I'd like to remind everyone that due to the public health guidelines we're operating under, masks must be worn while at Dartmouth High School at all times, and we ask that you remain in your assigned seats for the duration of our ceremony. I'd like to thank the members of the Dartmouth High School administrative team, as well as our superintendent, Dr. Gifford, our lead teachers, all who have contributed to tonight's ceremony, as well as to the Dartmouth High School faculty. Without our outstanding teachers, nights like tonight simply would not be possible. I'd also be remiss if I did not recognize Mrs. Kimberly Peach, our school counseling department secretary, who chairs our scholarship committee, as well as my secretary, Mrs. Donna Floor, who compiles all of the awards, and also Mrs. Dolores Consoletti, our athletic department secretary. Without these three amazing women, tonight's ceremony would not be possible. Finally, I would like to thank the many different community members and community partners who contribute so generously to the scholarships in support of our young people. Post-secondary education, whether it be at a 2 or a 4-year, a trade or a technical school, it's not cheap. And so every dollar helps ease the burden of the cost of continuing education. And we're thankful to each and every one of our community partners who have generously donated to our scholarships this evening. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dartmouth High School Associate Principal Rachel Xavier, who will announce the first set of scholarship recipients this evening. Students, if you hear your name called, please stand up, come to the table, and receive your scholarship letter.
Good evening. The Albertina G. Medeiros Scholarship is awarded annually to a graduating senior planning to continue their education in the fall based upon merit. This year's recipient of the Albertina G. Medeiros Memorial Scholarship is Inez Farias. Each year, the Dartmouth High School Medical Careers Club partners with the American Red Cross to host blood drives at DHS, which ensures that 2 scholarships are available to deserving students. This year's recipients of the American Red Cross Medical Careers Scholarship are Leah Esplana and Caitlin Valverde. The Betsy W. Tabor Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving graduate who plans to major in either music, art, nursing, business, or agriculture. This year's Betsy W. Tabor Scholarship is awarded to the following students: Lavender Bork, Kylie Leet, Kristen Medeiros, and Morgan Paiva. The Bryant Prescott Scholarship is awarded to a deserving male graduate who plans to attend an accredited four-year college or university. This year's recipients of the Bryant Prescott Scholarship are Jonathan Carnes, Kevin Kaiser, and Miguel Pereira. The Buzzards Bay Rowing Club Scholarship is awarded to a deserving graduate majoring in health, fitness, environmental, or marine science. This year's Buzzards Bay Rowing Club Scholarship is awarded to Maya Leonardo. The Carlos and Mary Ventura Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior planning to pursue a degree in education. This year's recipient is Lauren Nielsen. Each year, the Club Marirense SS Sacrament awards scholarships to deserving seniors who will be continuing their education at an accredited 2- or 4-year school. This year, the Club Marirense Sacrament Scholarship is awarded to the following deserving seniors: Megan Camara, Sarah Hartman, Reese LeConte, Maya Leonardo, Jackson Neves, Jason Henry Silva, and Ashley Urell. The Dartmouth Educators Association Scholarship is awarded annually to the child of a Dartmouth public school employee who is an active member of the Dartmouth Educators Association. This year, the DEA is happy to award scholarships to the following Dartmouth High School seniors: Matthew Bernier, Amelia Costa, Mia Clark, Reese LeConte, and Mitchell Morin. The Dartmouth Girls Athletic League is awarded annually to deserving students who have participated in field hockey, basketball, and softball in the Dartmouth Girls Athletic League. This year's recipients of the Dartmouth Girls Athletic League Scholarship are Audrey Morin, Logan Paiva, Catherine Rosen, Ava Rimsewitz, Catherine Seguin, and Hannah Wielden. The Dartmouth Grange number 162 John H. Brown Jr. Scholarship is awarded to deserving seniors who are interested in pursuing a career that may benefit sustaining our agricultural heritage, our environment, or helping to preserve natural resources. This year's recipients of the Dartmouth Grange number 162 John H. Brown Jr. Scholarship are Jenna Cadieux, Ellie Cook, Olivia Dennis, Julia Gonzalez, Sarah Hartman, Maya Leonardo, Kimberly Nguyen, and Maya Pinto. The Dartmouth High School class of 1940 awards a scholarship each year to a deserving senior who will be continuing their education at a state college or university. This year, the Dartmouth High School class of 1940 scholarship is awarded to Joya Alves. The Dartmouth Middle School Parent Group Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving senior who attended Dartmouth Middle School. This year's Dartmouth Middle School Parent Group Scholarship is awarded to Mitchell Morin. Each year, the Dartmouth High School PTO awards scholarships to students who have demonstrated excellence in service to their school and/or community. This year, the Dartmouth High School PTO scholarships are awarded to Maya Leonardo and Catherine Rosen. This year, the DHS PTO, because of the generosity of our community, are happy to be able to award the following additional scholarships. A scholarship made possible through a generous donation made in the memory of recent Dartmouth High School graduate Max Stone is awarded to Lucas Batista. A scholarship made possible through a generous donation in memory of the former longtime selectman and state representative Roger L. Tugas is awarded to Kristen Medeiros. A scholarship made possible through a generous donation in the memory of Robert and Sylvia Lamoth is awarded to Kelly Medeiros. A scholarship made possible by the generosity of the Alexander family is awarded to Maya Pinto. A scholarship made possible by a generous donation in the memory of Ryan Perry is awarded to Haley Correa. A scholarship made possible by a generous donation made in honor of Francis James Lassie is awarded to Teresa Ng. The Dartmouth High School Music Association scholarships are awarded annually to a member of the DSMA who participated in the music program at Dartmouth High School and participated in various DSMA volunteer opportunities. This year's recipients are Ben Aubin, Christopher Coelho, Emma Derrick, Caden Lisa, Mitchell Morin, Maya Paynton, and Zachary Pereira. The Dartmouth High School Music Association Robert M. Silva Woodwind Scholarship is awarded annually by the family of Robert Silva to a woodwind player who has shown a passion for music and a strong student with leadership skills. This year's award is presented to Emma Derrick. The Dartmouth High School Music Association Bancroft Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually by the Bancroft family in memory of Paul Bancroft, an avid supporter of the music program, to a senior who participates in various music ensembles and DSMA fundraisers, who demonstrates leadership, goes above and beyond, and demonstrates excellent attendance and attitude. This year, Dartmouth High School Music Association Bancroft Memorial Scholarship recipient is Noah Ungst. The Dartmouth Youth Soccer Association is awarded annually to graduating seniors who participated in the Dartmouth Youth Soccer Association program. This year, the DYSA scholarship is awarded to Savannah Freitas, John Kearney, Kristen Medeiros, Catherine Seguin, and Hannah Wielden. The Dartmouth Youth Soccer Association Referee Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who both played and refereed for the Dartmouth Youth Soccer Association. This year's recipient of the DYSA Referee Scholarship is Kelly Medeiros. The Dartmouth Youth Soccer Association Scorpions Vipers Scholarship is presented to graduating seniors who played soccer for the GPS Vipers Football Club, or its predecessor, Vipers Football Club, for at least 2 years, or is a sibling of a current or former player. This year, the DYSA Scorpions Vipers Scholarship are awarded to Annika Furtado and Maya Leonardo. The Dartmouth Youth Soccer Association Coach Charlie Correa Team Player Scholarship is awarded to a deserving female student who was a DYSA participant or volunteer who will be continuing their education. This year's recipient of the DYSA Coach Charlie Correa Team Player Scholarship is awarded to Logan Paiva. The Dr. E. Dean Freitas Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving graduate who is an outstanding student athlete. This year's Dr. E. Dean Freitas Memorial Scholarship is presented to Audrey Morin. The David R. Santos Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior who will be pursuing a career in the healthcare industry. This year's recipient of the David R. Santos Memorial Scholarship is Sarah Hartman. At this time, I would like to introduce Assistant Principal Michael Martin, who will continue with the presentation of our scholarships.
Good evening. The DeMello School PTO Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who attended DeMello Elementary School, who plans to continue their education. This year's recipients are Emma Derrick, Michael Oswald, and Hannah Wielden. The Derek Vassal Memorial Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving senior who will continue their education. This year's Derek Vassal Memorial Scholarship is presented to Christian Gavush Silvera and Lauren Torres. The Dolores Rose Memorial Scholarship is awarded to deserving seniors who will be pursuing a degree in nursing or the medical-related field. This year's recipients of the Dolores Rose Memorial Scholarship are Grace George, Maya Leandro, and Maya Pinto. The Francis and Mary Howland Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving Dartmouth High School student athletes who participate in athletics all 4 years at Dartmouth High School. This year's recipients of the Francis and Mary Howland Scholarship are Jenna Cadieux and Kelly Medeiros. Mr. George E. Grimshaw and Miss Irene S. Gudowitz were former residents of Dartmouth, Massachusetts, and Peterborough, New Hampshire. They grew up in New Bedford and attended New Bedford High School. They spent much of their working careers together establishing and later selling a very successful fastener manufacturing company. George and Irene devoted their retirement years to charitable activities revolving around education, historical preservation, medical research, and the arts. Neither George nor Irene had much to start with. Their success came from their hard work and their own efforts. As part of their legacy, George and Irene established a charitable foundation that today carries on their support of various charitable activities. It is hoped that the recipients of the numerous scholarships awarded will utilize these scholarships to the fullest and someday have the opportunity to create a similar legacy of their own. The Grimshaw-Gudowitz Charitable Foundation Scholarship is awarded annually to deserving seniors who plan to continue their education in the fall. This year's recipients of the Grimshaw-Gudowitz Charitable Foundation Scholarship are Jenna Cadieux, Christopher Coelho, Inez Farias, Reese LeConte, Kylie Lemieux, Maya Leandro, Kelly Medeiros, and Emmy Parker. The James Arsenault Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a deserving male student athlete who is a member of the track team who will be attending college in the fall. This year's James Arsenault Memorial Scholarship recipient is Kevin Kaiser. The James M. Quinn Elementary School Parent Group Scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior who attended Quinn Elementary School and will be continuing their education in the fall. This year's James M. Quinn Elementary School Parent Group Scholarship recipient is Christian Gavush Silvera. The Jean Wilbur Wilson Memorial Scholarship is presented annually to a deserving female student who will be pursuing a 4-year nursing degree. This year's recipient of the Jean Wilbur Wilson Memorial Scholarship is Maya Pinto. The Kenneth and Mildred Gammon Scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior student who will be continuing their education at a 4-year college or university. This year's recipient of the Kenneth and Mildred Gammon Scholarship is Paige Jacobson. The Christopher R. Versalone Athletic Fund Scholarship is awarded to deserving students who have demonstrated an interest in athletics and who have completed 2 or more seasons for 2 or more years. This year, the Christopher R. Versalone Athletic Fund Scholarship is awarded to Kelly Medeiros and Audrey Morin. The Leah E. Oliver Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a female member of the graduating class who is in the top 25% of her class, majoring in computer science or engineering, and is an active member of the athletic program. This year's recipient is Catherine Seguin. The Marty McDonald Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a deserving male student athlete who played both varsity and junior varsity baseball at Dartmouth High School, in memory of a longtime Dartmouth High School English teacher and coach. This year, the Marty McDonald Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Matthew Bernier. The Maridia Family Foundation Scholarship is awarded annually to a senior who has demonstrated extraordinary growth over the course of their 4 years at Dartmouth High School. This year's Marietta Family Foundation Scholarship is awarded to Lavender Bork. The Mass Hire Greater New Bedford Workforce Board Scholarship is made possible through Dartmouth High School's partnership with the Mass Hire Greater New Bedford Workforce Board, which supports our college and career readiness initiatives as well as our internship program. This year's Mass Hire Greater New Bedford Workforce Board Scholarship are awarded to Lavender Bork, Christopher Coelho, and Inez Farias. The Panscomansket Engine Company Dartmouth Fire District 3 Scholarship is awarded annually to a deserving graduate based upon merit as well as character. This year, the Panscomansket Engine Company Dartmouth Fire District 3 Scholarship is awarded to Leah Wilkins. The Peter J. Martin Scholarship is awarded to deserving seniors who plan to pursue a career in the healthcare field. This year's Peter J. Martin Scholarship recipients are Miles DeBarros and Maya Leonardo. The Potter School PTO Scholarship is awarded to a deserving member of the senior class who attended Potter Elementary School and who will be continuing their education in the fall. This year's Potter School PTO Scholarship recipient is Ellie Cook. The SHG Activities Committee, Inc. Scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior who will be attending a 2- or 4-year college majoring in health sciences or a related medical field. This year's recipient is Leah Esplanada. The Stanley M. Goldstein Memorial Scholarship is presented to a deserving senior who has demonstrated an exceptional work ethic and who will be continuing their education in the fall. This year's recipient of the Stanley M. Goldstein Memorial Scholarship is Christopher Coelho. The Van Sloan Foundation is a nonprofit family foundation based in Dartmouth, Massachusetts, and was started in 1991 by Neil and Sue Van Sloan. Mr. Van Sloan is the owner and CEO of Sylvan Nursery located in the town of Westport. Based on Neil and Sue's hard work and endeavors, the Van Sloan Foundation's mission is to support the support the study, development, and promotion of horticulture, veterinary and medical sciences, land conservation, educated, and related fields. The foundation supports various scholarships in both Massachusetts and back in Minnesota, where Neil Van Sloan was born. The Van Sloan Foundation also provides support to the Cummings Tufts School of Veterinary Medicine in North Grafton, Mass, by supporting their shelter medicine program. The trustees are honored to award the 2021 Sylvan Scholarship to Miss Kylie Lemieux and are excited about her plans to be a vet tech at the University of Rhode Island. We wish her the best. The Victor Ledetto Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a deserving member of the senior class who will be continuing their education in business or education. This year's recipient of the Victor Ledetto Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Michael Oswald. The Westport Art Group Scholarship is awarded to a deserving senior who intends to major in a visual or applied arts program. This year's recipient of the Westport Art Group Scholarship is Megan Camara. I would now like to introduce Principal Tebow to award the final scholarships of the evening.
Thank you. The Principal Scholarship is awarded annually to 2 deserving members of the senior class based upon contributions made to Dartmouth High School in the form of student leadership as well as academic achievement. This year's Principal Scholarship recipients are Sarah Hartman and Caden Lisa. The Most Improved Student Scholarship is awarded annually to a member of the graduating class who has demonstrated perseverance and growth over the course of their high school career. This year's recipient is Alexis Louise. Each year, Dartmouth High School recognizes the outstanding academic achievement of our top 3 graduates. And normally at this time, we would do that. Unfortunately, this year, with the way the last day of school fell for seniors with the holiday, our final grades aren't actually due in our system until tomorrow. So that's when we'll run it, and that's when we'll know the final top 3 students. So we will be notifying them as soon as we've run our final grades, and they will receive their scholarship letter as we normally would. In addition, I wanted to draw everyone's attention to a couple of notes about tonight's program. A number of additional members of the class of 2021 have been previously awarded scholarships from various outside agencies or organizations, and they've already presented those scholarships to our students. When we're notified of that, we include it in our program to recognize those students as well. So I would direct you to the program to take a look at the previously awarded scholarships and awards. And also, I'd like to draw particular attention to the many members of this class who earned a John and Abigail Adams Scholarship based on their performance on MCAS and their standing in their class. And we offer our congratulations to our John and Abigail Adams Scholars as well. Also, I'd like to thank the Dartmouth High School Alumni Association. Each year, they award several scholarships through the Alumni Association, and that occurred this past Sunday. So again, we appreciate the Alumni Association's continued generosity. At this point, we're going to transition from awarding scholarships to presenting various awards. Typically, these awards are presented by each department's lead teacher. However, this is one of the modifications we've made for the public health guidelines to limit the number of presenters and keep the evening moving here. So I will be presenting the first awards this evening, and the first academic awards presented this evening will be from the Mathematics, Business, and Computer Science Department. Each year, a student who has taken and excelled in multiple business courses is recognized. This year, the Excellence in Business Award is presented to Amelia Costa. Each year, Dartmouth High School recognizes students who have demonstrated extraordinary skill and achievement in computer science coursework throughout the course of their time at Dartmouth High School. This year, the Excellence in Computer Science Award is presented to Teresa Eng and Nathaniel Westfall. The Mathematics Department recognizes students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in the most rigorous mathematics courses offered at Dartmouth High School, not only in their senior year, but consistently over the course of their time as a student at Dartmouth High School. This year, the Excellence in Mathematics Award is presented to Grace George and Sarah Hartman. Our mathematics lead teacher, Mr. Lauer, notes that mathematics can be a challenging subject, and we know that students would often rather listen to their friends than their teachers, which is a good thing when a student is mastering critical concepts at a level where they feel comfortable successfully explaining it to a friend. As a result, each year the mathematics department recognizes a student who has demonstrated a willingness to help their friends master important mathematical concepts. This year, the Mathematics Leadership Award is presented to Sarah Hartman. One of the most critical human traits is perseverance, especially in mathematics, which can often lead a student to struggle and even grow frustrated at times. Yet we know success follows when we can learn from our mistakes and continue moving forward. This year, the mathematics department recognizes 2 students who stuck with it and as a result achieved success in their mathematics coursework. This year, the Perseverance in Mathematics Award is presented to Edward Tibbles and John Kearney. Each year, the English department selects a student who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in our English department courses. This award is traditionally presented to a student who excels in both the English department's flagship courses, AP Language and AP Literature, which means that this student must be an excellent writer of analysis and argument, as well as a fluent critic of essays and literature. This year, the Excellence in English Award is presented to Jaffa Heriodano. Each year, the English department also selects a student to receive the Marty McDonald English Award. Marty McDonald was a beloved DHS English teacher and colleague who passed away some years ago, and his legacy, the English department offers this award each year. Marty believed in the well-rounded student who, like him, loved to read and write, but also was passionate about other activities. He loved to coach baseball, but above all else, he loved working with the Dartmouth High School Theater Company, helping to direct many plays and musicals here at Dartmouth High School. This award goes to a student who honors the same values. This is for a student who has taken many of our electives in the English department and possibly majored in English next year. This year's recipient of the Marty McDonald English Award is Lauren Nielsen. The Wellness Department recognizes a student who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in wellness. The recipient of this award exhibits perfect or near perfect attendance, over 95% of remote hybrid in-person learning this year, demonstrates a strong work ethic, outstanding performance in classwork, which includes presentations, projects, completed class assignments on time, and physical fitness participation. This individual is highly organized, exhibits impeccable character, and has internalized the importance of wellness education in their lives. This year, the Excellence in Wellness Award is presented to Lauren Nielsen and Matthew Bernier. The Science, Technology, and Engineering Department offers 4 awards for excellence in each of the disciplines within their department. This year, demonstrating excellence in every aspect of her science education, the Science, Technology, and Engineering Department awards the Excellence in Physical Sciences to Sarah Hartman. The Excellence in the Life Sciences is presented to a student who demonstrates a genuine curiosity for the life sciences, which this student did by taking every single science course that could possibly fit into his schedule. This year's Excellence in Life Sciences Award is presented to Aiden Morgado. The Excellence in Engineering and Drafting Award is presented to a student who has demonstrated outstanding achievement in our engineering coursework. This year, the Excellence in Engineering and Drafting Award is presented to Jaffa Heriudano. The Excellence in Video Production Award is presented annually to a student who has successfully completed several courses in the Dartmouth High School TV Media Production Program and who has demonstrated outstanding skill in media production. This year's Excellence in Video Production Award is presented to Caden Lisa. Each year, the Social Studies Department recognizes a senior who has excelled in multiple courses offered by the Social Studies Department, including the most rigorous courses offered in the Social Studies Department. This year, the Excellence in Social Studies Award is presented to Lauren Nielsen. This year, the Social Studies Department has added an additional award in order to recognize and celebrate the important characteristic of perseverance by honoring a student who has faced and successfully overcome adversity in order to be successful in courses offered in the Social Studies Department. This year, the Most Improved Student Award in Social Studies is presented to Lavender Bork. The Unified Arts Department offers 2 annual awards. The first is the Excellence in Visual Arts Award, which is presented annually to a student who has excelled over the course of their 4 years at Dartmouth High School in our visual arts program. This student's passion for art and strong work ethic enable her to serve as an inspirational studio role model for her peers. This year's Excellence in Visual Arts Award is given to Megan Kemerau. Our Outstanding Excellence in Early Childhood Award is given annually to a student who has completed the early childhood pathway by completing both the introductory course as well as the early childhood practicum. This student possesses an enthusiasm and passion for teaching, is an excellent role model, is supportive of others while holding high expectations, and inspires others to learn. This year, the Excellence in Early Childhood Award is presented to Mackenzie Lima. Each year, the World Language Department recognizes students who have demonstrated the highest level of proficiency in the target language, have completed the highest level of courses offered in that language at Dartmouth High School, and who have demonstrated excellence and dedication to the study of language and culture. This year, the Excellence in Mandarin Chinese Award is presented to Audrey French. The Excellence in Portuguese Award is presented this year to Joshua Bermudez. This year, the Excellence in Spanish Award is presented to Miguel Pereira. The World Language Department also recognizes students who have earned the Seal of Biliteracy with Distinction and the Seal of Biliteracy. The Seal of Biliteracy is an award that recognizes students who have achieved Clearly, I did not get this award. I'm sorry, let me try again. The Seal of Biliteracy is an award that recognizes students who have achieved proficiency in English as well as in one or more additional languages. It is a statement of accomplishment that helps to signal evidence of a student's readiness for career in college and to engage as a global citizen. The Seal of Biliteracy with Distinction in Portuguese is presented to the following students: Bianca Almeida, Joshua Bermudez, Amelia Costa, Inez Farias, and Grace George. The Seal of Biliteracy with Distinction in Spanish is presented to Bianca Almeida and Miguel Pereira. The seal of biliteracy in Portuguese is presented to Maya Pinto and Gonçalo Felix. The seal of biliteracy in Spanish is presented to Daniel Barachina Long and Sarah Hartman. The seal of biliteracy in Arabic is presented to Abid Naran. We are proud now to present our AP Capstone Scholars Award. Students who receive a 3 or higher in AP Seminar and Research and on 4 additional AP exams of their choosing are potentially eligible for the AP Capstone Diploma. Students who receive a 3 or higher in both AP Seminar and AP Research will be eligible to receive the AP Seminar and Research Certificate. The following students have taken AP Seminar and AP Research in addition to 4 or more AP courses throughout their time here at Dartmouth High School. These students are potentially eligible for the AP Capstone Diploma or AP Seminar and Research Certificate. Our Capstone Scholars Award is presented to Aidan Allen, Jonathan Carnes, Kyle Charbonneau, Mia Clark, Leah Esplana, Inez Farias, Audrey French, Sarah Hartman, Alexander Jacqua, Abigail Kelly, Reese LeConte, Mackenzie Lima, Rachel Lynn, Audrey Morin, Teresa Eng, Lauren Nielsen, Miguel Pereira, Owen Quigley Mello, Catherine Reno, Jason Scott Silva, Jason Henry Silva, Aaliyah Mary Stevens, Ashley Urell, Caitlin Valverde, and Kimmy Vu. At this time, I will turn over the rest of the awards to Associate Principal Rachel Xavier.
Every year, Dartmouth High School recognizes students who have contributed to student life. The Outstanding Contributions to Student Life Awards are particularly noteworthy this year as these students exhibited perseverance and passion to excel beyond the school day, during this very challenging time. The Excellence in Forensics and Debate Award is presented to a student who has been a highly active and enthusiastic four-year member of the debate club. This student always impressed his advisor and his clubmates with his broad knowledge of and passion for international affairs. This recipient represented DHS several times on stage at the state competitions of the Massachusetts Speech and Debate League and excelled in his competitive realm, group discussion. We are proud to present the Excellence in Forensic and Debate Award to Ali Hijazi. The Excellence in DECA Award is presented to a student who has been a member for 3 years, has competed at the district, state, and international levels, and has demonstrated leadership ability in the role of vice president. The recipient of the Excellence in DECA Award is presented to Reese LeConte. The Excellence on the Math team is presented to a student who has been part of to seniors who have been part of the Math team. The team went on to win the South Conference Championship. We are proud to present the Excellence on the Math team to Aditya Bala, Jonathan Carnes, Grace George, Sarah Hartman, Jaffa Heredano, and Miguel Pereira. At this time, it is a privilege to introduce Mr. Assistant Principal Martin, who will be presenting the athletic awards for Athletic Director Mr. Crisafulli, who was unable to attend this evening.
The Excellence in Athletics Award is presented annually to a male and female student athlete who have excelled in athletics at Dartmouth High School. This year, the Excellence in Athletics Award is presented to Kelly Medeiros and John Kearney. The Athletes for All Seasons Award is presented to student athletes who have not missed a season of play during their time at Dartmouth High School. This year, the Athletes for All Seasons Award is presented to the following student athletes: Mia Clark, John Gamache, Mark Good, John Kearney, Kevin Kaiser, Audrey Morin, Nicole Nielsen, Emmy Parker, Cole Perry, Owen Quigley Mello, Jennifer Scott, Caitlin Sullivan, Jacob Van Ziel, and Michael Van Ziel. The U.S. Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award is presented to a member of a varsity team who is a high school senior as well as an outstanding young citizen. This year's recipient is Kristen Medeiros. The U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Award for Music is presented to a student who has been recognized as an outstanding performer or has held a first chair position. This student is a senior who is a leader among his peers and is an outstanding young citizen. This year's recipient is Zachary Pereira. At this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Tebow.
Thank you, Mr. Martin. I would just like to, at this time, call up Kimmy Vu to receive her AP Capstone Scholar Award. That concludes tonight's scholarship and award ceremony. Again, we congratulate each of our seniors who were recognized this evening. And finally, just as a reminder, we ask that you please exit the building and that we don't congregate right out in front of the building. And that request is made per the Board of Health. Again, congratulations. Thank you to our parents for coming to support you tonight.